The Indiana National Guard is the armed force of the state of Indiana. It consists of the Indiana Army National Guard and the Indiana Air National Guard, and is part of the larger Army National Guard and the Air National Guard. With roots dating back to 1801, the origination of the Guard was first began in 1846 during the Mexican-American War, and was reorganized into its current configuration in 1903. Since then the Guard has served at home and abroad as a part of multiple wars, disaster relief actions, and putting down strikes and riots. The Indiana National Guard consists of the 14,000-strong. Major commands include 81st Troop Command, 38th Infantry Division Cyclone, 38th Aviation Brigade, 38th Sustainment Brigade, 76th Infantry Brigade Nighthawk, 219th Battlefield Surveillance Brigade, to include the Indiana Air National Guard's 122nd Fighter Wing and 181st Intelligence Wing. The Indiana National Guard is supported by the state's military defense force, the Indiana Guard Reserve, which is part of the Military Department of Indiana. The Indiana Guard Reserve is a supplemental military force authorized by both the State Code of Indiana and Executive Order. The Indiana Guard Reserve assumes the state mission of the Indiana National Guard in the event the Guard is federally mobilized. The IGR is subject solely to the orders of the Governor and is commanded by the Adjutant General of Indiana. The Constitution of the United States specifically charges the National Guard with dual federal and state missions. In fact, the National Guard is the only United States military force empowered to function in a state status. Those functions range from limited actions during non-emergency situations to full-scale law enforcement of martial law when local law enforcement officials can no longer maintain civil control. The National Guard may be called into federal service in response to a call by the President or Congress. When National Guard troops are called to federal service, the President serves as Commander-in-Chief. The federal mission assigned to the National Guard is, to provide properly trained and equipped units for prompt mobilization for war, national emergency or as otherwise needed. The Governor may call individuals or units of the Indiana National Guard into state service during emergencies or to assist in special situations which lend themselves to use of the National Guard. The state mission assigned to the National Guard is, to provide trained and disciplined forces for domestic emergencies or as otherwise provided by state law.